Hey everyone, I'm doing a little bit of an update list here. It's not a top 10, it's not my $1,000 strap search, it's just me getting rid of my guilty conscience. I've already started using some of these in some of my videos, but I wanted to come clean just to make sure that there was no misconceptions. I have recently bought a bunch of replica notes. Because I've been doing top 10 lists, obviously there's no way I could possibly have every single note that I'm talking about, but you guys have seen the collection that I have. The collection that I have is starting to add up in value, and for me to use the actual notes in my top 10 list, I could end up showing quite a bit of money or having quite a bit of value in my house. And since I'm not really comfortable with that, that's what inspired me to get some of my replica notes. So I felt obligated to show you guys the replicas and the real thing. That way you guys know that I have got the bills I'm talking about, but I no longer have to show the exact bill when I'm doing my top 10 lists. I still promise that whenever I do my $1,000 strap search, anything that I pull from my safety deposit box will be the real thing. But I just wanted to get it off my chest in the top 10 lists. Those lists can get expensive. This stack is going to show you. All right, so these down here, these are all replicas, and these are the real deal. Starting off with a $1 Federal Reserve Bank note. You can see the replica here. Pretty nice flying eagle. And the real deal. And these I'm just kind of going to zip through. $1 Black Eagle, $18.99. Real deal, $18.99. Like I said, this is just so that I feel better. So when you see this bill and I say it's a replica, or if I don't say it's a replica, yes, it is a replica, this is what you'll see in the video. This is the real deal. So like I said, just to relieve my guilty conscience. I feel bad if anybody thinks that this is a real 1862 $1 bill when I show it, when this is what an actual 1862 $1 bill is. So yeah, quite a few of the bills that you see in my top 10 lists may be replicas, like this 1896 educational. That's a replica. That doesn't mean I don't have the real thing. 1896 $2 educational, real deal. 1899 silver certificate, $2 of course, versus the real deal. Yeah, I know I'm not giving a whole lot of info on these, but like I said, this is just a little quickie here to show you the replicas versus the real battleship. This one's a rainbow. Don't have the rainbow. I've got the non-rainbow right there. So yeah, all these notes you've seen before. Chief note, $18.99 $5 silver certificate versus a chief note, $18.99 real $5 silver certificate. The Mother Lode $5 educational replica worth $2.50. 1896 educational $5 worth $1,500 to $2,000. So yeah, gets kind of obvious why I don't really want to keep all these bills in my house, especially when I've got a nice safety deposit box, whether it's an 1862 $5 bill or a wood chopper. That's the fake. I don't want to say fake. That's the facsimile. That's the real deal. 1922 gold certificate. Replica versus real deal. Charlie Brown note. Jackass note. This one's 1869. This one is the newer version, 1880. Jackass note. And the back as well. Bison note, 1907. Replica. Real deal. And of course, each of these notes already has its own individual video in my previous collections, so I don't feel guilty about that. But I do feel guilty with people thinking that, oh, I'm just showing replica notes and I don't really have them. Yes, I do. I just don't want to keep them in the house. Now, I went through all of those notes. You guys just saw the rundown on all of them. I totaled the approximate value on this little stack of notes here. This came out to $10,200 based on what I figured the condition would be for each note. So yeah, $10,200 here, and these 16 notes, $30. I would much rather keep the $30 worth of the imitation notes in my house than the $10,000 worth of real deals. These I'd much rather keep in my safe deposit box. So yeah, I did have a little bit of a guilt complex, and I wanted to make sure that you guys know that yes, I actually have the bills I'm talking about. And anytime I get a new bill that I already have a replica for, I will be more than happy to show the replica and the real deal side by side before I put that real one in my account or in my box. And of course, it will have its own video in my $1,000 strap searches. All right, guys, that's just my quick little update. Like I said, don't really like all this stuff sitting in my house, so now I can put this stuff away safe and sound, knowing that I'm not deceiving anybody. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you soon.